with this here. Like, looks like we have different backgrounds among us.
I met Pat in high school. Watched him play Freebird in the auditorium.
All the way through?
Yeah, I guess, I don't know. You can talk, Glenn.
Well, I met Pat actually through my sister mostly because she was doing a musical. And I think she's probably watching us now. She was doing a musical and she wanted somebody to play. They went down to Georgia.
That's right.
So he walked in and played the fiddle parts on the guitar. And I was like, well, we got to be in a band together because that was just awesome. And I was up late one night searching MySpace classified ads, and Jack posted something, said he wanted a new band, and he came down, and after a while kept searching and searching for a bass player, couldn't find one that we really liked. And boy, we were playing together 4 to 6 months,
Yeah, something like that.
together, and then we found Joe, which it was hard to find him because he lives 2 houses down from me on the left, and I never even knew he lived there.
To the left.
So he came up, and there it was.
He's a hermit.
Yeah, I just called him up one day. I'm like, hey, Joe, you want to jam with my band? And he was like, yeah, sure, we'll play. And, you know, it worked. So we decided that.
The 2 houses down from you and you didn't know he was there? For how long?
Like,
How long have you lived there, Joe?
he's lived there for years.
For a long time.
It's like I
Wow.
never see anybody when I drive down the hill. Nobody's ever.
I don't know who's 2 houses away from me. I know 1 house away from me, but not 2. There are too many weeds in my backyard. I got rid of them though.
You smoked them up.
Huh. That would be pretty dangerous. Those kinds of weeds. That would be very dangerous. Don't tell Exit that you encourage that. Right. So basically, you guys all either knew each other or lived right next to each other. This band was pretty much meant to be. Like, you could throw in a number of independent variables that could switch things up over the years. This band probably still formed with just the same 4 people playing all these songs.
Yes, it did.
How much material do you guys have in terms of what's on this album, what's coming up, what's...
Like I said, we have enough stuff for probably the first 3-4 albums.
3-4 records?
Yeah.
We just got to sit down
We got
and
a
figure
lot
it
of
all out.
stuff.
Okay, we've got a question here. Who would you like to tour with?
Sarah Maiden.
Slayer and Maiden?
Hell yeah, that'd be cool.
Any of the big 4.
Like Gray White.
That'd be interesting.
Bring your fire extinguisher.
Let's not forget Guar.
That would be awesome.
What about Dawkins?
Rockin' with Dawkins.
That'd be pretty cool too.
Personally, I think I'd like to tour with Rammstein.
Rammstein.
I think that'd be a hell of a tour.
But dish.
Du hast.
And you think if... Who would you like to tour with the most? Well, you already said Slayer and Maiden.
How about Opeth? Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. Or how about Mastodon?
If you guys tour with Opeth, would you make all your songs 11 minutes long?
No.
Would you rewrite it? Or, okay.
If they came to it, probably.
Okay, so this like if you opened for Kiss, you wouldn't turn all your songs into like bubblegum pop metal songs either, right? You wouldn't change anything else. Okay. Yeah, it'd be strange doing that. But that would be interesting if there was a band that would just adapt their sound to whoever they were opening up for, no matter who it was. I don't see a market for that though.
That would not work.
Now, are you guys all self-taught musicians, or have you had formal lessons? That's Dazzy76 wants to know that.
Took lessons for about half a year and then taught myself for the rest. That's it.
All self-taught. Picked up my drum kit and just started going at it. Listened to a bunch of stuff, tried to learn the beats and the rhythms and everything, and went from there.
I took lessons for a year or 2. Then after that, I just sort of taught myself what I wanted to do.
When I was really little, my mom signed me up for guitar lessons, and I was learning stuff like row your boat and shit like that. Yeah, it didn't work too well, so I quit that and stopped playing guitar for a while, and then I just picked it up one day because I was bored and realized I could play songs, so I just went from there. So mostly self-taught.
Okay, now we got another question in here. What would you say to a 12-year-old who's just starting out and wants to be a rock star? What advice would you give?
Stop.
Don't copy anybody that's on the radio because they're all fake.
Yep.
Seriously,
Yeah, I was gonna
they
say,
are all fake on the
learn
Well,
how
radio.
speaking
to
of fake,
play.
no one asked that question. I made it up, but I mean, it's pertinent advice. You know, you never know.
Oh,
Could be wandering.
okay, here's the question. When's the full CD coming out?
When we have money.
When it's finished, it'll come out. Not sure when that's gonna be.
Is this going to be self-released or?
We hope not, but probably.
Okay, one more question. If you have any dream guitars, basses, or drum sets that you would like to own, or how about be sponsored by?
ESP. It's simple for me.
bass.
I play with Tama, but I've jammed on a few DW drum kits, and either one I'd be pretty happy with. Yeah, have to be double bass, so no single basses for me.
I just want one of those sweet H.R. Geiger basses. Yeah, that's. I look at
There's
my
another.
monthly.
Does the bass come out of your stomach?
Yeah.
Sometimes out of nowhere.
Yeah, it does
like
that
that.
He
Oh.
just plays with his dick sometimes.
Depends on what I.
Yeah, he slaps it around a little bit.
Slaps it around.
Flush.
I would want to be signed by either ESP, Dean, or Schecter probably, and I want to be signed with PV amps. I love PV.
PV amps.
PV.
PV Deuce.
PV.
Don't forget the Rage 108.
All right. Best amp in the world right there.
Yep.
Triple X.
PV Deuce is my favorite.
Make a noise.
PV Holla.
Make a noise. Oh my god! Oh my god! Who's here? Somebody just walked in.
Look, we got.
Hey, what's
look who
going on?
just got off vacation. He was doing some undercover work.